Chapter 1. The Discovery of Self. If you won't share the little, you won't share the lot, so start right now sharing what you've got. Dissatisfaction is the major factor in self-defeat. You may feel malcontent with your job, family, personal relationships, or just the environment in general. Yet the uneasiness rests not within the physical or material surroundings, but within you. Far too many of us have been led to believe that we must live a lifetime, blundering in the maze of artificial contentment. As a result, our search for lasting knowledge is stymied. This mental limitation hinders us from finding that peace of mind, security, and happiness, which we all want and need. Through this dark tunnel of ignorance, we have allowed our thoughts and feelings to manifest a dual nature, the positive and the negative. Unconsciously, many of us view life from the dark side, and in so doing we dwell within negativism much of the time. Since the duality of nature does exist within us all, let us stop at this moment and take a good look at it. In so doing, when our motivation is not at its peak, we need not let ourselves fall victim to an unwanted situation. Now let us take an inward journey and look at the negative forces. Are you ready? They are powerful. In fact, they are more dominant than the positive forces, though they should not be. For these negative forces are destructive to the entire human family of mind, body, and soul, as well as the organization of society itself. The six most damaging thoughts that the human mind can hold are hatred, fear, jealousy, revenge, greed, and anger. When the mind is allowed to dwell in any of these conditions, it is slowly being destroyed. When we hate, we are the one who suffers, and not the person we hate. If we would just stop and recognize the feeling which occurs in the state of hate, we would see how detrimental it is to our complete being. Fear not only generates the same type feeling, it also kills all motivating factors which impel us toward success. Before we can find peace of mind, security, and happiness, we must rid ourselves of fear, doubt, and indecision, which in essence are one. Jealousy, another negative component, has crept into the mind of man and made him ill, both in mind and body. When we allow ourselves to become jealous of another's success, we are upset with our own incompleteness. To rid self of this demoralization, we must understand that all of life's possessions, self included, have the right to be free and should evolve with the rest of creation. Vengeful thoughts, like other negative components, are energy wasters. When someone invades our privacy and inflicts pain upon us and we didn't create the situation, it is not necessary to hold thoughts of revenge, for through the geometry of cause and effect, they shall surely pay. So why should we suffer with them? We live in a capitalistic society that has allowed us to be greedy while striving for material comforts. Being aware of our true nature enables us to know we do not have to be full of greed in order to survive. The more we give, the more we receive. To become angry is to be disturbed, and when we are disturbed we are out of tune with self. This imbalance leads to many illnesses which are so appropriately called diseases. We have covered the major negative forces, I am sure while covering them with a sincere desire to be honest, you found some if not all of them, right there within you. Now, let us see how we are going to surmount these impediments and replace them with their positive counterparts. This is accomplished by taking complete inventory of all thoughts, feelings, and actions pertinent to the new self you wish to express. The object is to make the acquaintance of the positive forces, long dormant within you. So come with me. Permit your mind to travel as far back into your life as possible. Analyze all entanglements and transitions, for they have molded and shaped your character. If by chance you see a bit of hate within you, replace the thought with love for the new path you are trotting. Exchange fear for faith. Jealousy is but an insecure feeling, longing to be overcome with confidence and success. As your mind continues to travel the inroads of self-investigation, if by chance you see yourself being greedy in any sense, replace that energy-stealing attitude with the science of sharing. Develop an intense desire to share and remember. If you won't share the little, you won't share the lot, so start right now, sharing what you've got. Once we have replaced the negative with the positive, the higher power blossoms and the divine will grow stronger, thought by thought, day by day, deed by deed. Now that we have recognized some of the negative aspects of our inner self and replaced them with positive images, let us test our power and see how easy it is to communicate with positive thoughts. My son, be the man you choose, but, at all things be the best. Use love, and tolerant understanding so your mind can be at rest. Negative thoughts and evil ways will intrude, and block your course. Push them aside with positive drive as though you were strong as a horse. Being the man you choose to be takes more than desire, my son. Faith, courage, persistence, and love are required for the prize to be won. Copyright 1977 by Johnny Haygood Sr.